Are you spending money on ads, crafting emails, and building landing pages, but honestly have no clue which ones are actually bringing you paying clients? You send traffic to your landing page, you follow up with emails, maybe you're even running Facebook ads, but at the end of the month, you're left wondering which piece of your marketing puzzle is actually working and which parts are just burning through your budget. In this video, I'm going to show you 3 free tools that will finally give you the clarity you need to see exactly what's converting and what's not in your marketing funnel. And don't worry, we'll also look at how to actually use the data to make smarter decisions about where to spend your resources. Okay, let's dive right in. So, first of all, let me ask you this. How do you really know if your emails, landing pages, or sales funnels are bringing you clients? So many service business owners I talk to are making decisions based on gut feelings or guesswork. They'll say things like, I think my Facebook ads are working, or I feel like people are not reading my emails. But the thing is that thinking and feeling don't pay the bills. You need to know for sure what's working so you can do more of it, and what's not working so you can fix it or stop wasting money on it. That fear of spending time and money blindfolded? It's completely valid. Without tracking, you could be throwing hundreds or even thousands of dollars at marketing that's not converting anyone. Now I get it. When most people hear conversion tracking, they immediately think it's going to be some super technical nightmare. You might be thinking, I'm not tech savvy, or there are way too many tools out there. Which one should I even pick? Or maybe you're worried it's going to take forever to learn, and you just don't have that kind of time. Here's what I want you to know. Tracking your conversions doesn't have to be complicated. You don't need to become a data scientist or anything. You just need to know where to look and what to look for. Let me share the 3 free tools that every service business owner should be using. First up, Google Analytics. Now, before you roll your eyes and say, I already have that installed, let me ask you this. Do you actually know what to check? Most people have Google Analytics, but they're either not looking at it at all, or they're drowning in all the data and don't know what's important. Here's what you really need to focus on. Look at your key events. These are actions people take that matter to your business, like filling out your contact form or downloading something you're giving away for free. Google Analytics doesn't use goals anymore. Everything is tracked as events now. Check which pages have the highest bounce rates. Those are the pages where people leave right away, which usually means something isn't working for them. And pay attention to where your visitors come from. See which places are actually sending you people who become clients. Second tool, Metapixel. If you're doing any Facebook or Instagram marketing at all, you need this installed. The Metapixel tracks what people do after they click on your ads or visit your website from social media. It tells you if someone who clicked your ad actually became a client or if they just browsed and left. Third tool, Hotjar. This one's a game changer for service businesses. Hotjar shows you exactly where people are clicking on your pages and how far they're scrolling. You can literally watch recordings of people using your website and see where they get confused or frustrated. Now that we've looked at the tools, let me walk you through the basics of setting these up without any confusing jargon. For Google Analytics, start simple. Set up one key event. Maybe it's when someone fills out your contact form or downloads your lead magnet. Don't try to track everything at once. Pick the one action that matters most to your business and start there. For Metapixel, Facebook actually has a helper tool that walks you through the installation. If you're using WordPress, there are plugins that make it even easier. The key is just getting it installed. You can learn how to use the data later. For Hotjar, sign up for their free starter option and install their tracking code. Then set up heat maps for your most important pages. Your homepage, your main service page, and your contact page are great places to start. Okay, so now you know how to gather the data with the tools I gave you. But when should you be worried? How can you know when you're good or when there's an issue? Let's start with your web pages where people can contact you or sign up for something. On average, about 7 out of every 100 people who visit these pages will actually do what you want them to do, like fill out a form or call you. If you're a service business, you should see somewhere between 3 to 10 people out of every 100 taking action. If less than 2 people out of 100 are contacting you, something is definitely wrong with your page. Now let us talk about your emails. This is where I see a lot of business owners struggle. On average, about 42 out of every 100 people will open your emails. And out of those people who open your emails, somewhere between 1 to 4 people will actually click on something inside. If less than 25 people out of 100 are opening your emails, or if less than 1 person out of 100 is clicking your links, you have a big problem. But why do these numbers matter for your business exactly, you may ask? Let's say 1,000 people visit your contact page every month. If 6 out of every 100 people contact you, that's 60 potential new clients. But if only 2 out of every 100 people contact you, you only get 20 inquiries from the same visitors. That's 40 missed opportunities every single month just because your page isn't working right. Same thing with email. If you have 1,000 people on your email list, and only 15 out of every 100 open your emails instead of 40 out of 100, you're missing 250 people who actually want to hear from you. Here's the big thing. Small changes in these numbers make huge differences in your business. If you can get 4 people out of every 100 to contact you instead of just 2, you've doubled the number of people reaching out to you from the same amount of visitors. These tools give you directional insights, not absolute truth. They show you trends and patterns that help you make better decisions. How often should you check? I recommend weekly check-ins, not daily obsessing. Daily numbers can be misleading because they fluctuate so much. What if you don't understand it all? Start with the basics I mentioned and gradually learn more. You don't need to understand every metric to make better marketing decisions. When you start tracking your conversions properly, you'll realize that there's a really big shift when you stop making decisions based on gut feelings and start making them based on actual data. Second, you can focus your limited time and budget on the marketing activities that are actually working. And also, you can spot problems early before they cost you too much money or too many potential clients. Instead of wondering why your landing page isn't converting, you can see exactly where people are getting stuck and fix it. Instead of guessing which email in your sequence is most effective, you can know for sure and write more emails like that one. If you would like a quick 5-minute audit of your funnel or your process to spot the areas that you can test and improve upon, check out the free downloadable checklist especially made for service businesses with smaller teams. It's meant to help you trace the leaks in your own business and identify what your next steps should be to solve it. This way, you can make changes to those exact areas of your sales pipeline and understand your customer better. This way, you'll be more likely to get more out of your marketing efforts even with the same number of leads in future. The link is in the description below. This has been Rita with ClicksandThings.com. See you in the next one.